Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were hidden. Whenever you're hidden, no one knows you're there. No one knows that they're about to get backstabbed. Everybody else who like came into the room, you're like, oh, there's a wolf just entered the room. Is he going to attack me? You can kind of prepare for it, at least mentally. Not with an imp. The imp, you get zeroed, and then you die whenever they follow up with an attack, because of course you were stunned. I had my resentment toward imps too, even though I was one. I think everybody hated the imps, even imps.
Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, boot camp was really small. In fact, I think I have that old map that John sent. Let me see if I can get it from him real quick. Or not from him, but from the email. 1 second.
Oh, that's right. I think you did show that to me. Yeah, there's something to be said about kind of the camaraderie, you know, having like your guilds and then little sub cliques within the guild and like mixed clans because you had a friend that was, or like your girlfriend or something, you know, just playing a vampire and you're like,
I just gotta say, you
just got killed.
but you say in the clan word, that means something different here in Mississippi, so just watch yourself.
You know what I mean, dang it.
I do, buddy. You ain't got no white sheets on your head. You on the straight air. Wait, you're on the straight up and up. Yeah, there you go. You're on the up and up.
I can't see shit out of this thing. Look, we're not trying to say that it wasn't a nice gesture, but they could have been done a little better.
God, that movie was so. It was messed up, man. One of Quentin's though. That's one of his better movies, I think.
Oh, it's by far like one of the most entertaining. You know, just awesome.
Did you watch his newest one? That
I haven't.
Hateful Eight.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's really good too. It's different. It's different than the Django Unchained, but it is a good movie still. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, yeah, I gotta get off my butt and see that.
Too bad it wasn't on Netflix, and then you could watch it.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking at the boot camp file real quick. Let's see how many rooms this are.
No idea, John.
It looks like about 48 rooms in the main area in Arnex boot camp.
Okay.
But a lot of that was just like the camp marketplace and stuff, and the individual guild halls. The actual size of the area was much smaller. Now the killing fields was larger. That was the whole, like, the actual hunting area, and it wasn't that big either though. It was maybe another, just say tops 50, so it was definitely below 50. So maybe 100 total, and most of the 100, at least like half, wasn't really an area to hunt or anything. It was just where the guild halls and stuff, the training area.
Okay. So
which you don't even need in DFC, because that's already pretty well established unless you wanted that. But what?
But I guess, like, what was your overall experience and kind of opinion on the original boot camp?
Oh, I thought it was pretty cool. But I mean, I'd already been in, so it was kind of annoying to someone who's already played before. So maybe people won't actually like that. But for someone who's new to the game, it really helps you learn how to play the game. They didn't have the boot camp forever. It used to not be a thing, and people still manage. So it's not 100% necessary, but I think it's a cool addition. I think, especially for new players, because let's face it, it is hard to get into a text-based game.
Sure,
it is.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't like about the boot camp is some people, vampires, would level up enough inside the boot camp to set teleport spots inside the boot camp. So they would end up actually teleporting back in and killing newbies with spider daggers. I remember that pretty well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, especially since a lot of us, all of us, are already well versed with this kind of game. I'm wondering, I feel like I'm kind of creating this one as the first one, very much catered to us rather than a small, tiny area that's really good for new players. So I think that'll be an interesting transition to try to create some kind of NPC or some kind of system to really walk somebody through it.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of necessary for new players. Everyone else can just go do their own thing. They're pretty much ready to go.
There might be some kind of usefulness for like dividing the population a little bit. Say are you a brand new player, and they can say yes or no, and that'll like flag the character in some way.
Maybe not. Maybe just have everyone experience it. I think it'd be a cool thing to experience myself. I mean, even if it's kind of redundant,
so.
It's always new to see new content. So,
right. I just figure, if there's a certain amount of people, you got to give them a certain amount of space, and you can't just be sitting
true.
This tiger's dead. We got to wait 10 minutes. Like, everything's dead.
Wah wah. Maybe you could make it so that only the first character you did had to really go through the boot camp, and like any additional character you make, you don't have to do it anymore. That's an idea.
Well, I mean, I've already got an idea kind of to take care of that. So that won't be an issue.
Take care of that, or take care of that?
For some guy named Tony to take care of it. You got a problem?
Not anymore, they don't.
Not anymore.
You would have if you could, Scott. You would have if you could.
Yeah, this is it's more than just a boot camp. I'll say that. It's a leggings camp. It's a cloak camp.
There you go. They even got gloves.
I done got through the glove camp. Can I done do the helmet camp now? Can I please be upgraded?
Oh God, I've laughed too much tonight.
Good.
Well, it's mainly new people going forward, Scott. I think that basically any new person that's going to try to give Darkness Falls a chance under a certain age, Darkness Rises now, a chance, they're just going to be part of this generation that, frankly, they don't like to read very much anymore. They're not going to get the command system. They're not going to get any of that. And I think that's a target audience we should try to reach. I really do. I think that if somebody actually would give this game a chance, like we did when we were kids, they would actually like it. And I would love to see that happen. I would love to see a resurgence in text-based games. And it's kind of like... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you go ahead and finish.
I was just going to say it would be kind of like seeing a whole resurgence of the whole MUD genre. It would inspire people to create new MUDs that are interesting, unique. It would just be a great experience. All right, you go ahead now.
My turn! Yay! I was just going to say, if it doesn't catch on, I'll make like an abbreviated version of every command and thing in the game, so they can just text on their phones, play this game.
Nice.
BS OON LOL.
All right, so LOL means that you backstab a target, so LOL Owen.
YOLO. Okay, so Y means he's 3 East, and O means he's got 2 shields.
Oh, man. Yeah, I agree, Scott, but I think that we can get a bigger population. I really do. I think the ultimate goal is to get around 100 stable, like 100 stable population, around 33 per realm. That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah, because if you think about it, that was kind of the average back then. So
yeah, it's going to be harder now, and I know that. But at the same time, I think we can do it. I really do. I think we can get that number up.
yeah, so like I would think that like a quote unquote release date, kind of showing with all the cool stuff that starts at the beginning. I would assume almost the entire community would be there. So.
Oh yeah. The problem with this community is just it's still not everyone here. Not everyone knows about it. Obviously, there are so many people who've just left. Period, and unfortunately, there are some who've died. There's some
That's
people
true.
that just aren't coming back.
Well,
And
yeah, I mean, there's still quite a few people on the list of names. So on the Facebook group, there's like at least 130 people on there, individuals.
yeah, and some of those. Did you really? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Some of those undoubtedly have never even played DF or DFC, so for them it would be really great just to see what the whole hubbub is about.
Yeah, and a majority of those people are older folks now, and they have children, and they'll just pass the game on to them. So.
It's a generational thing at that point.
Yeah. And if the same blood flows through their veins, they will love Darkness Rises.
There you go. But it was kind of like that, though. A lot of parents had started to introduce Darkness Falls to their kids, which is really great. I say that's really great. Some cases it probably wasn't so great, especially if they introduced them on DF1. Those poor people. Those kids they're
like so scarred. They're like, oh man, I'm so messed up.
You like reading the chat. Did it just say that a rampaging dildo killed somebody?
This is a life lesson. I must have learned something from this.
There you go.
So Scott, I haven't done that yet. I don't think the time is right just yet. I think that when it comes time, when we get close to some kind of alpha test, or maybe even waiting till there's an actual set date for, say, like an opening kind of thing, then yeah, absolutely, I would say go for it and just go crazy. But I don't think right now is the time. Like, hey, you should all just sit and watch us kind of talk about fun stuff and watch us build and not quite attack us and each other yet. But yeah, everybody.
That's going to be hard to do. People are so blood crazy. They're like this. Oh, they have such bloodlusts.
It's true.
I'm not blaming them. I'm not blaming them. It's been 10 years, man. It's a long time to go without killing somebody.
For some people.
Oh, nice. I just found a directory of old DF art from another planned project. This was like probably when Darkness Falls was still even up, and I found a couple of images. I wish I had them all. They had all these races planned. They had something called a Vasari. Looks kind of like a gray alien. I wonder what that one was about. What the heck? What does that even belong in the DF universe?
What?
Alien? Yeah, this was some fan project. Like back in 2000 or 2001, they nicknamed it like, let's see what it was called. AOD. What was AOD? Age of the Dragon, there it is. And they evidently had like these weird creatures involved. I guess they expanded on just the... I can't really tell, but some of these are really cool looking. Let me upload a couple of them real quick.